All right, we are muted.
Dude, apparently there's this video game on Steam and it's really polarizing. Some people love the game and some people just like unleash obscenities onto the developers.
Isn't that like similar to how like I've read on like Napoleon Dynamite being something very similar to that too?
I've never seen that movie, but I know it's very much like a product of the 2000s that was kind of intentionally dumb.
Yeah, like I heard that specifically Napoleon Dynamite is like you either like it's like there are movies where you're like it's okay, it's like middle ground kind of thing. Like you didn't hate it, but you didn't like it. But I heard Napoleon Dynamite is one of the rare instances, or like one of the only movies in existence that'd be like you either like pretty you like it pretty well, or you absolutely hate it. Like there's
I think
barely
that
anybody
movie
in
was
between.
kind of in the era before the kind of social media we have now. It was very much like a meme of like the mid 2000s. Like I think
Also, high
people
skull. Hi,
reference it
Luigi.
so constantly on the internet and in person that people who don't like the movie would be pushed to absolutely hating it because it
I
was so like
Yeah.
pervasive.
No, I remember hearing a lot about it. I remember seeing it won
Yeah,
awards.
it came out a bit before we were like of the age to be interested in movies like that, I guess. But
Where's
I think
Drew?
it was like 2004 or 5. You know what other movie is very polarizing? Star Wars Episode 1: The Phantom Menace is just coming to theaters again this year, and that's gonna be hilarious.
I think at this point Disney is just using nostalgia for that movie because they already did something like that like 10 years ago or like 5 years ago. Actually 5 years ago, yeah.
It's a lot of, I mean, I've been aware of all these like anniversary screenings. It makes sense that on the 25th anniversary they do a theater showing of it because a lot of other movies on big milestone anniversaries get showings in theaters just for fun. Though the Star Wars one will surely make a lot more money than most other milestone anniversaries would.
Hmm.
I mean, that movie made like, I think in 1999, like it made it like $1 billion
Yep.
before adjusting for inflation. Like,
Yeah, no, it did. It was the first movie since Return of the Jedi ended on which released on 1981, and it was really hyped. And it was like
mm,
it was like one of the last films because it came out in 1999, so it was one of the last films before digital like pre-order tickets came about that had
oh
people wait
yeah.
in lines and try to get early to buy a ticket.
Yeah. Yeah, I read a trivia thing about the movie that like there was so much hype for that movie. And this is of course in an era before YouTube and stuff. Like,
Yep.
all you're gonna get for the marketing is the really short TV trailers. But people were like so interested in seeing the full length theatrical trailers in the theater
Yeah.
that people would like go buy tickets to go see like another movie just to sit in for like the extended trailer for the Phantom Menace, and then they like get up and leave and not even watch the movie that they paid to watch.
No, that's funny. Also, Skull, look at this. It's Kimpop. It's Kimpop. Oh.
Dude.
Let's see. Yeah, I kind of wish I was a little bit older to experience waiting in line for tickets.
Mm,
Because like it's like waiting in line tickets and waiting in line for video games. I mean, waiting in line for video games is still somewhat of a thing still,
Mm-hmm.
but that era was really special.
yeah, it's kind of like we've had this conversation before about the more digitized and quote unquote convenient
Hmm.
things become, like the more like inauthentic a lot of experiences can feel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like we're kind of making interaction with each other obsolete.
Yep.
Hmm.
I mean, I get that's like those lines and everything are a bit much, especially when people go crazy for certain
Mhm.
things.
Yeah, but it's like the more authentic nature of like an in-person excited fandom has been replaced with like the toxic loud fandoms of the internet,
Yeah, like
Mhm.
in which there's, because of anonymity and not having to actually like look at people, like people just like dig into each other.
yeah, that's why I like
Mhm.
the old days where we could like sit down and be like the net, like if you're watching like a nerd or watching a nerd, watching a movie or like waiting for a game to be released, then you could just see like all the people around you are wanting to get that specific product too. You can always just interact with other people, being like, "Oh, are you excited for this?" kind of thing.
Yeah, I think people are a bit too reserved for that sort of thing now. People don't even, I mean, it's very much generalizing, but
Mhm.
I feel like a lot of people aren't really even interested in like meeting people outside of their immediate circle, like in public anymore.
There's
Like
that, yeah.
people will feel awkward if you just like approach somebody at like a line for something and try to make a conversation with them.
That's a likelihood,
Like
yeah.
it would feel weird because people are so used to having at least like an online precedent to meeting others. It's not necessarily true. I mean,
Yeah.
even in like PAX and stuff, we'd have conversations with people we never met before. But like that's because that sort of convention is designed for that kind of thing. But
Hmm.
more general in-person scenarios.
Hmm. Well, okay, so I want to do a game with you and James, because I'm certain he's asleep right now, because I texted him not too long ago. Let's see. I want to do like unless we have a Steam game that we all three of us are interested to try. Actually, I don't even know what Steam games that Kyle, you and I might be.
Yeah, it'd be cool if there was like a service that'll let you just like. Is there any sort of website or service that lets you view like based on a username what games you have in common?
On
Yeah,
Like
Steam?
it's part of
generates a
yeah, it's part of
list of
Steam.
them.
Yeah, it's
They
Steam.
added
Yeah,
that feature a while back.
yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Where can I find
Mhm.
that?
So if you go into the search bar of where you go with your games, go to the filters option and go all the way down and type down any of your friends' usernames, and you can add multiple friends' usernames. It will just categorize it based on what you guys commonly share.
Mhm. Yeah, so in your
For my
game
money.
library, the filter button is right next to the
Oh,
search bar.
that's really cool. I didn't know about this.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was wanting them to add that feature for years.
yeah, they added it like
That's
probably like a year
really,
or
really
two ago.
nice.
Here's
Mhm.
Dude,
Kimbop.
that's so, oh my God, that's so
Like
nice. So nice. Oh, games
my,
on basis play. Oh, so nice. And
spent
then
your money on Kimbop.
Word 5.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Oh, gotta do that and that. And then, oh my God. Oh, so nice.
Oh, you know what?
So nice.
We never did stream Garfield Kart on stream.
Man, we all have 39 games in common. That's actually pretty impressive.
Yeah,
Oh, a lot of these are games I haven't even installed or played yet, though. Like, a lot of this accounts for me having bought the entire Half-Life bundle when it was like $5.
yeah.
Mhm.
And all these other games that, yeah, most of these are single player. I didn't know you two even had Oxenfree.
Oh,
If
I
you
got it
want,
for
like
free
when
a
I
while
used it,
ago.
I usually felt I click the multiplayer box just because like if I'm trying to sort by
Oh,
friends,
good idea. Yeah.
I don't know why you would want to sort to see if your friends share a single player game because it doesn't really.
We have Metal
I
Gear
guess it might
Survive,
be
guys.
interesting to be like, oh, my friend has this and they've played it. I can talk to them about it. But
We have
Yeah,
Metal
that's
Gear
true.
Survive,
you know,
guys.
it's funny. The only reason I even have Oxenfree on Steam is because, back when I was streaming that, I was using the copy that I got one of the itch bundles, but it was like an outdated version that like always crashed at like the first like loading zone.
Yeah.
And I was like, whatever, I'll just pay for the game because I got this in a bundle anyway. Like, I might as well just pay for the actual game for the developers and give them the money for it. I mean, Garfield Kart.
We could either do Garfield Kart or
We also have Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing.
Oh yeah, I remember
Metal Gear.
that game was like on sale for like $5. I was like, oh, let's try it, and then we played it for like half an hour and it crashed, and it was just.
I don't remember that part.
We did stream it. We have Metal Gear Solid
Mhm.
Survive, which Kyle does not go through the tutorial.
Yeah, and with that, based on it being a Metal Gear game, I don't know if that would run on my computer well anyway, honestly.
Ooh, well, kind of goes that.
It's like 10. It's like a 10-year-old game, isn't it?
Yeah, but doesn't mean that his computer is always the
Oh,
best.
well. I still picture it being like kind of a demanding game on my non-gaming laptop. You know?
Shall we go back to Garfield Kart since it's been over a year since we last played it, just for stream?
Yeah, I only got like less. Hold on, how much time did I get out of that
70
exactly?
minutes.
Yeah, I got 62 minutes, man. You've gotten more playtime out of this.
I
And
probably
plus you
waited
paid
on
for
this.
it, so it
I
probably
waited on the
counts.
screen
Yeah, I
for
didn't
you
pay
guys.
for it.
Mm.
Yeah, you were setting up a stream for it. I played it for just over an hour. Crazy.
We didn't ever stream this, so technically speaking, no one has seen what.
Oh,
what
we didn't. Oh, okay.
James, shall we go back to the karting just for this one stream?
It's a pretty small download. It's like 2 gigabytes.
Less than 2 gigabytes. What are you talking about? Yes, I'm weird. And you have not commented on my eating your kimbap. I eat your food. Yeah, Luigi's showing all the dogs. Don't eat it. Yeah, I spent your Lunar New Year money on having my own kimbap.
Is kimbap like the dish that's like put into the sushi? It's not like sushi itself, right?
It's not sushi.
Yeah.
It's a seaweed roll. It's basically like sushi where it has a seaweed roll and rice in it, but then the ingredients inside it are vegetables, fermented radishes and stuff, and then either meat, fish, or burdock root and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So like, if you really want to say it's similar to sushi, it is similar to sushi, but not sushi.
Well, I was just wondering what it, because I don't really know much about Korean food at all, so I'm like curious about like the overlap between Korean and Japanese dishes.
Oh yeah, no,
considering that both of those cultures were pretty much influenced by China anyway.
I'm just like more so like saying in general, for people who don't know either like how to associate what kimbap is. Because like sushi, you could say is a main dish, like an entree dish. Oh, thanks for the giving Skull the sub, Luigi. Appreciate it. Skull. Oh yeah, no, her sub is gone. Now she's back. Yeah. Sushi is like a main entree dish, but kimbap is more of like a street dish, like something you pick up on the side.
Did you take your vitamins?
I didn't take my vitamins.
That was so funny out of context. Just like totally out of nowhere. Just probably one of the funniest things that's been said in the background. Because it was so, you know, usually when there's like chatter in the background of like one of our calls, it's like not very audible, but that was like loud and clear as if it was said directly into the microphone.
Grab a controller and kick back. I can play DualShock, DualSense, Xbox, the Steam controller, or
that's
Pro controller.
Funny.
I have all those controllers.
Thing. I just have my Xbox controller. I guess it would technically be an Xbox One controller.
If it doesn't have like the
literally never played an Xbox One in my life.
Yeah, if it doesn't have like the third button in the middle, then yeah, it's an Xbox One controller.
Yeah, I know it's got. I know it's an Xbox One controller for sure, but it's funny because I've never actually played that console. I straight up bought it because I wanted to have a controller to. I think I basically bought it when I wanted to replay Psychonauts in like 2018. Because that was like a game I was playing on Steam that would have worked a lot better with a controller.
Yep. Just making sure. Okay, cool. And then I'm gonna switch over the screen. 1 second. game's not loud enough. I'm gonna boost it up just a bit so that people can hear this goofiness.
Mm.
I'm not even hearing any audio. I wonder if I turned it like all the way down last time. Oh, yeah, I had to turn it down very low. The last time we played this. We can change the language too.
Space reserved for friends 3. Let's do Grand Prix.
3.
Wait,
Oh, geez, can I? Is there not a resolution setting for this game?
how do I invite you guys again?
Weird.
Um,
Be nice if I could change the window
on
size
the
of this game.
multiplayer.
But
Oh wait, shoot, no, that's not what I want. Join friends. Here we go.
Oh. Look, I'm better. I'm a better letter than James.
Yes.
how do I join my Tomodachi?
Just join on me.
Oh, yeah, I want to know who pitched this
watch your
game.
game.
It was like a project.
Like, go to the multiplayer menu, join friend, is what James did.
Oh, like in the game itself?
Yeah.
Oh, I was like alt tabbing. Okay. Oh wow, I suck at this game apparently. I'm a C plus. I guess I didn't do well in the 1 hour and 2 minutes that I played this game.
Wait, why are we starting already? I didn't even do anything.
I don't know. I think it just threw us right in.
Hey, I wasn't ready, game!
I guess when you're a cat in the hood, you can't really make your own decisions.
Wait,
How do you control this game?
Where am I? Oh, I'm Odie. There it goes.
I'm a little rat.
I'm the dad.
Shoot, what are the controls for this game? I don't
Right
even
trigger,
know.
right trigger. A's to drift.
Yeah, okay, I got that. Oh, I can't wait to rear end somebody.
Oh
and
god,
lose
I
all
forgot
my
drifting is
momentum.
so weird in this game. Oh my
Yeah,
god,
it's
you
very
just
different.
got rid of my drifting. Bye, Kyle.
Sent out a fleet of
What, are
aliens.
you?
Oh
Are
my
you?
god! I got like hit on the
Oh,
side and
well,
it immediately stopped
Oh,
me in
I
place.
got. Yeah, no. If you hit something, you immediately stop.
Oh.
Also, like I did a sleepy thing, James. That's why you stopped.
Okay, so pies are like green shells, and also my game is like freezing a bit.
Maybe you have to lower down the graphics. This is a very graphically heavy game, Kyle. I don't know what you're talking.
I do have it on average graphics.
It's a very, very graphically heavy game. I'm just saying.
I mean, dude, this game was like revolutionary when it came out, I'm sure.
Yeah. Came out in like
I
2001.
mean, like the physics, you've never seen anything like it before.
Oh, there's a shortcut there. I should have gone that.
What's the perfume? Does the perfumes make you fast?
No, the lasagna do.
Oh, that just gives you a boost of speed. I think the perfume just gives you like a higher top speed rather than like a short burst.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think maybe the perfume is like a star in Mario Kart.
Yeah.
We can try to go this way.
Oh, what? I only drove next to the pie.
Oh, so you need a lasagna to go through there. Got it. Huh, cool.
Oh. I've been robbed.
I'm the best.
I did it.
Get it. Why are we still driving? Oh, there we go.
Because you gotta wait for the other players to finish, man. It's like Mario Kart.
Hmm.
Why are we having no hats?
Okay, so you don't. I think you have to unlock them.
Yeah, I only got one achievement from this.
Crazy Dunes. Like the movie that will come out in March.
Okay, there is a boost in this one.
Hmm. Oh, get off me.
Ooh. So desu ne.
Oh,
Oh,
wow, rude. The road.
We both did that.
I trying to turn left. Oh, God.
Oh my god.
The collisions in this game are
Is
awful.
this just so hysterical when you bump into each other and just like freeze?
oh, come on, really? Drifting, please.
Yeah, drifting is really hard to control in this game.
It's like I assume that it's gonna do like Mario Kart Drift, where it's just like it does a little bit more of a turn, but no, it's instantaneous.
Yeah, I mean, Mario Kart was programmed by people far more competent than the developers of this game, evidently.
I don't know. This game is revolutionary still.
It was revolutionary in the same sense that ET for Star 2600 was revolutionary for, you know, causing the crash of the video game industry.
Well, it's not the only
Not that
thing,
this
but
game
yeah.
did that. Yeah, I know it was not the only thing that caused that, but it's kind of funny how it was like given some
One of the
credit
bigger
for that.
influences, yeah. Oh,
Yeah. Oh my god! I just rear-ended somebody on purpose just to get that hilarity.
oh, how did Odie just get hit with a pie that I just sent like
I just realized I'm
Two-
losing really hard. I should probably
2
play the
years
video
in the
game better.
future? Oh, I see
Oh,
Digits
what?
Baby above me. I saw Digits Baby on my screen for a little bit.
It's funny.
Okay, what exploded?
There was a pie on over the ramp.
Yeah. This game definitely doesn't have that Mario Kart sense of like if you're in a lower ranking, you'll get better items. It seems to just be completely random in this one.
Yep.
This is embarrassing. I'm gonna go from a C plus to like an even worse grade.
Kyle, you're gonna go down to D. You're gonna be a D student.
Or GG's BB.
Oh, what the heck?
The collisions.
How did that like, I don't know how did that get me spinning out. Wait, how did I?
Music.
Oh, we're going off the ramp? Oh, cool. Oh, no! Ooh, I made it. You can really fly in this,
Yeah,
this game.
flying is actually kind of exciting in this. The way the camera kind of zooms out of it makes it more epic.
And you can also, like, control your car a bit in the air.
I rear-ended someone.
Oh, James,
Much for gaining on people.
so, would you like me to go ahead of you?
What?
Can I go ahead of you?
Hey, how do I see behind me?
I don't think so.
You get pie. Great. Ow. Get out of here.
How?
Bye.
Odie is so far ahead. Wow. There's no rubber banding. What? Oh, someone hit me off!
Digits.
Oh, that's what the spring does. That's kind of stupid.
AI in this game is so ruthless.
I
Yeah,
feel like
it's like the
there's a
cheating
trying
AI in
for some
Super Mario
triangles,
Kart.
but like, it's just, I don't know, man. Oh,
Oh, what was that? Oh my god.
it was like it's like an exploding diamond.
Oh boy. Wait. Oh, I got stuck. I'm stuck. Wait, how do you get out? Oh, wait. It's left
Oh,
trigger.
that's what it's for. Okay.
Oh, right. It's not A to drive. God, I freaking Mario Kart.
Yeah.
I forgot like some of the items have aren't just forward and backwards, but like their X and B have different functions.
Yeah.
What the hell was that? I went off road and it like counted as like me getting off the map. Oh, and I fell asleep at the wheel apparently too.
Oh, it's because I put a sleeping pillow on you.
It's really weird though. I was in like lasagna turbo mode and kind of like went to like the side and kind of like hit a fence and flew in the air a bit, and the screen like blacked out as if I like went off map when I kind of like didn't. That was kind of not fair because it probably threw me back a bit.
Wow, that was terrible. I don't know how that race was the worst I've ever done.
Yeah, Odie kind of destroyed everyone. Oh, the AI is beating everybody. Yeah.
I'm supposed to be like close to the AI. Oh man, I'm right behind Kyle and James. Wait, how did that not hit?
Oh gosh,
How
the
did that
rear
not spin
ending.
you out? Like someone spin me out. How did that not spin you? Okay, this game's logic is ridiculous.
Yeah. I want to do like a, like a master's thesis, like analyzing like the, social like implications of this video game.
I tried to throw one of those exploding diamonds, and it just kind of like flew at like a 30-degree angle to the right.
Oh, someone just flew off into existence.
Oh. Apparently that ramp can give you enough air to send you over the rail.
Yep. Someone bounced off the rail.
What was that sidewalk? You go on the sidewalk and it's like you're driving through like a foot of mud or something.
Don't you know that sidewalks are made out of mud?
Not everyone keeps their shoes clean like responsible citizens.
Nope. Dude, that Odie is
oh my
so
god,
far ahead.
what was that, James?
That was a magic wand, but it tried to swap us, but like
oh, it
put me
teleports
behind
you, but it teleports you like onto my like front bumper. That was so weird. It's like James just suddenly like appeared on me. We just kind of like bumped into each other for like a couple seconds. Oh dude, I have a magic wand. I'm gonna try it. Wait, like, what? Nothing happened. I feel ripped off, man. Nothing happened when I used the magic wand.
Dude, that Odie is way too far. Was way too far ahead. This AI cheats.
Oh, I got wrecked. Oh god.
What does that little diamond have to do with Garfield comics? I mean, I know there's like a TV show with a bigger universe, but... Oh wow, I ranked 7th overall? Wow, I did decently in that last race, but it bumped me down even lower.
New Grand Prix. Pizza Cup.
You know, there's this kind of funny like thing online called Garfield minus Garfield, I think it's what it's called, where these people like Photoshop Garfield comics to remove Garfield from the actual comic strips, and it just becomes like a series of comics of like John talking to himself.
Don't forget you can edit your cart, which
wait,
actually changes stuff.
Do I have to rejoin your
No, you're in.
Oh, we vote. Okay, we vote. And now I can actually like choose who I want to be in life.
Choose who you want to be in life.
Yeah. I don't even know who all these characters are.
They're from the Garfield show. You know, clearly a show that we all watched as a kid.
I used to read the comic strips a lot, but I never saw the show.
The show is glitchy as heck, but it's memed. Like, it's funny that it's very common to find actual animation errors in the show to a point where it's almost expected. Because there were moments where the scene is just not animated and you just see John T-posed into scene.
Mm. Actually, did
What is with
Nickelodeon
that
ever
magic
get a
wand? It
racing
doesn't
game?
even do anything.
What'd you say, James?
Did Nickelodeon ever get a racing game?
Yeah. Nickelodeon
I think
Racers.
they have, right?
Yeah, they have one.
Cartoon Network did, man. Cartoon Network Speedway on Game Boy Advance, which wasn't good, but
Mm.
dude,
What the
guilty
heck?
pleasure video
What the
game,
heck?
Cartoon Network Block Party on GBA. Such a guilty pleasure game. It's like a Mario Party knockoff, but like you can play a multiplayer with friends because it's one of those games you just pass around every time it's like time to do a mini game.
What the heck? My drifting was working with something, and then suddenly this game pulls a weird,
Dude, really,
like,
I shouldn't have switched to John.
why does this game keep switching my, like, understanding of this game's controls?
Yeah, I don't know. It's strange.
It's like the drift was supposed to be like, oh, so you're supposed to be like this, and then it then starts turning even more drifting, and like, I what the heck is this game's logic?
Mm.
This game teaches us all a lesson that things are not as they seem in the universe. The philosophy of Garfield Kart.
Keep giving me pies and not giving me freaking lasagnas.
Lasagna.
Zane. This map is too much off-roading.
Yeah, it does.
What was the hay? How was a haystack gonna freaking knock me off course like a brick wall and slam into some hay that's also
What the
rock
heck?
solid?
What the heck? Okay, so don't go touch a corner unless you want to go into the giant void of everything.
Yeah. That's what happened to me in that one map when I was talking about going like off map and it like blacked out.
Yeah.
That happened to me in one of the previous maps too. If you have a lasagna boost and you run into like a barrier like on the side, it like sends you off map and respawns you like
I
behind
lost all
everybody.
my items because of that. I didn't lasagna boost. I just straight up hit the corner.
I had a really bad start to the map and couldn't recover.
Oh, that was me like 3 maps
I
ago.
shouldn't have become a human. I should have stuck with being an animal.
Is this something? Is this saying something in real life?
Mm.
That it's better to be born an animal than to be a human.
Yeah.
Mm.
The profound discoveries of Garfield Kart.
I mean, the thing is about Garfield Kart, like no, not Garfield, like Garfield in general, is like everything revolves around animals.
Yeah, and John's just kind of like an awkward, like single bachelor.
Mhm.
That his animals can like do whatever they want.
Did you know that?
Like, every comic that John appears in, he's like,
Oh my
trying
God.
to, like, flirt with a girl, and he's just terrible at it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did you know that Garfield is actually not John's original owner? Like, yeah, Garfield's not originally John's cat.
Mm.
He was like his roommate that he left him, and his roommate appeared only a few times in the early comics and then disappeared.
Mm.
So there's a rumor that
I
John.
think I had as a kid some of the earliest volumes of the comic strip.
Didn't it come out
I
like
used to
19...
like read them a bunch from my school library too.
I thought the Garfield comic strips came out like the 60s, 70s.
No, it was like the late 80s.
Was it? Okay.
Garfield's not that old.
Okay. It's the Peanuts that are super old.
Yeah.
Peanuts? Oh, sorry. Peanuts.
Like Charlie Brown, yes.
It's not what I heard, but let's anyway.
Peanuts!
Yeah. Garfield's a young comic, but the penis is super old.
You know that they're actually making a Peanuts film now, like from Apple TV with anime.
Oh my
film.
god. Flew to the void again. Making a film, you said?
Yeah, for Apple TV. It's about what was it? The black kid, like Franklin, I think his name is. And I saw a comment where the creator of Peanuts wanted to make a movement with having a a black kid into the comic strip, and I think it was like the Peanuts is old, like from 1960s, right?
It might have been rejected at the time. Yeah, it would have been seen as
No.
like too
Yeah.
like pandering or something.
Yeah. So like, what's funny is that
Oh my god, what was that?
the creator was like, like it's my, it's like I forget the exact comment, but it was like my, this is my comic strip. It's so you do what I say, otherwise I quit. Like straight up to his like editors, and so they just added, they left it in and everything.
Oh, this is going so bad.
Oh, James won.
I'm kind of just like breaking the game on purpose now. Like I realized very early on in this map that I got the perfume,
Mhm.
and I hit this like a wall on the side, and it just like I went into the void base, right, but I like lost control. Like I was perfumed, and I was trying to turn away from the wall I was driving into, and it just kept driving into the wall like full force until I flew off the map.
I realized you can flip your car over. I
Yep.
drove over a ramp wrong, and it flipped my car on its head, and it sent me back. Like I didn't even fall off the track. It just my car landed on its upside down on the track.
Yeah.
I realized that in the last cup, I got second place overall. But I was in first place the majority of that cup. How did I get second place overall? I'm pissed at this game's logic.
I do not like playing as John.
Now, everybody who's named John is just gonna be like, oh man, that Kyle guy.
What the woo is that? Oh my god! Oh man, I really wish I was streaming this.
What
I
happened?
think I pulled in front of Kyle and springed it.
Yeah, and what you did, you bounced me onto my side, and I was like, on like sideways, like glued to the railing, sliding backward, and got stuck. Man, I wish I had like a recording of everything that's happened in this game. This is crazy.
That's why
I
you
feel
always,
like all this footage like needs to be sent to the devs as bug reports.
that's why sometimes with OBS you just have it running as a recording in your background so that you can you can have those clips. Or do what better, Kyle? Just stream on Discord and we have a clip thingy.
I can try to set that up after this race, I guess. I'm full screen, so I can't cover that. I've lost horribly ever since I started playing John. Like, he's harder to control, I feel. Like, his turning isn't as good.
I think I think that's because you need to get a better car than him, because his turning was okay.
I didn't have time to switch vehicles when we were in the menu.
Yeah. Like his turning is okay when you actually pick a better vehicle. Otherwise, I didn't really have a hard time.
Yeah,
Odie,
this car like doesn't turn. It just straight up doesn't.
Yeah, like Odie right now, I'm having a harder time than I was playing John last game. That's all. That's the weird thing.
Wonderful. The game sent me crashing into a wall when the race ended. All right, this is gonna lower my letter grade. This is terrible.
Kyle, no, you can't get a C-.
Oh, why did my screen, like my camera, just panned into the ground?
It's because the game's perfect.
Oh my god! I rear-ended James and he just did like a little spinny motion and then just kept going forward.
Yeah. What the heck?
How
happened?
did I get slowed down while using a perfume Starman effect? Shouldn't that give me an advantage if I hit somebody while using that item?
You would think, yes.
I think it just makes you immune to effects.
No,
Yeah, which is
it doesn't.
silly.
It does? Oh.
I don't think it does.
Does it just make you go a little bit faster and that's it?
Yeah, really.
Oh, well, that's kind of pointless.
I don't know. Speed. This is Fast and the Furious Garfield edition.
Does that mean this game's gonna have like 10 sequels?
Yeah. Clearly. Have you not been excited for Garfield Kart Racing Extra Turbo Edition? Ah,
starring.
Speed.
Is it Vin Diesel that's in Fast and Furious? I've never
Yeah.
seen any of the movies.
Welcome, White Sedan. Welcome to the stream of us just playing this random game for a little bit.
It's mid-sized sedan.
I hope you're doing okay.
That's a M. Night Shyamalan joke.
Don't judge, because clearly I'm just the incapable person of playing this God-made game.
Oh yeah, God blessed us with Garfield Kart.
I hope you're doing
Garfield
okay.
Kart is love. Garfield Kart is life.
Doing great. Thanks for asking.
I say as I'm backing,
okay.
dude. I literally just did like freaking. I bumped into a wall and couldn't get myself to like get out of it from reversing.
Oh my God! Where did that pie come from?
Nick, I straight up just did Andrew's like 15-point turn out of a wall to like, you know what I'm saying, right?
I know what you're saying.
You have the mental image.
Yeah, I know exactly.
And I was in first place earlier, and then everything went south.
Man, I was in first place earlier too, and now I'm sleeping on the job. Don't worry, you're drifting, which is better than 99% of new players. I mean, here's the thing about this game. I think my frames are somewhat lagging on stream. I can't tell because I'm streaming back and forth. Technically speaking, this isn't our very first time playing. This will probably be our last time playing this game. God dang it!
Excuse me, are you kidding me?
God dang it!
We gotta get our hours out of this, man.
Yeah, get our money well spent.
Dude, I gotta get my hours into it.
Get our money well spent. The game that we all got for free.
Oh, did you guys get it for free as well?
Yeah, I told James to get it off on the sketchy site.
Oh, did you really?
No, it was a site that I trusted, but it was one of those like, oh yeah. I told James like, this game is for free on this site, and he'd be like, are you sure? This site looks sketch. And it's like, don't worry, I bought on it. Okay.
Was the site called like Garfield Kart is a good video game.net or something?
No. But
oh my gosh, last place again.
Yeah, no, this is our first time. The reason why we're playing it again is mainly because we were when we first played this, we were actually having fun with it, but like we were actually laughing. But we figured like, why don't we just play it again, but for stream? And now we're back at it. It's been like over a year.
I've been laughing. I've been having fun.
G2A? No, it's not G2A. I don't use G2A at all. I refuse to. The site was fanatical. I'm not using auto again. Jesus.
Gosh, Nick, you're so picky.
Why don't you play with me, Lissa?
I know.
I know.
Why don't you play with us,
Well,
Lissa?
not with that attitude.
Well, I want you to play with us. Why don't you get this game?
Time to get a
Spend
car
like
with
$5 on
steering.
on a game called Garfield Kart, Lissa.
I don't know what game you're talking about.
It is the
Garfield Kart.
Yeah.
Garfield Kart?
Garfield Kart. A Mario Kart knockoff with the characters of the critically acclaimed
I remember
comic
you guys
strip
played this
and
game.
animated
That's
series Garfield.
I think they had it for free for a little bit. Fair enough. Yeah.
I still haven't seen the live action Garfield.
Oh yeah,
The Bill Murray one.
Actually, either.
Yeah, that's right. I was like, who's the actor in that? I did see that like when it came out.
You know what's funny is that Bill Murray says that is his biggest regret in any of his career.
Really?
Playing Garfield is like his biggest regret in like his entire movie career.
That's so funny.
Oh, so
I mean,
Bill
I love
Murray's
the
the
Garfield
voice?
books, but
Yeah.
I've never seen
Who is
them.
who played like John in that movie? Do you
Not
remember?
sure. I have to look it up, but I know Bill
I'll have to
Murray
look
is
this
Garfield.
up. I haven't thought about that movie in a very, very long time.
Yeah.
Listen, you
Dude, I
can
should
do
try to
it.
get from the library. We should watch it, Nick.
Yeah. Listen, look up what Garfield. Oh shoot.
Yeah, I saw you almost died there.
Yeah. Like since
You
James
want
and
me to look up to see who plays John?
yeah, like
Or the cast in general, yeah.
yeah, cause like all three of
Yeah,
us are
didn't they
currently
get some big names?
John Travolta.
Yeah, I think it was a big production, you know.
I
Wonder if it
actually
was written
watched.
by a really
I actually watched like
important
Bolt.
Hollywood figure, kind of like how Stuart Little was ghostwritten by M. Night Shyamalan, and he didn't talk about that until like 20 years later.
You know, it's like I actually recently watched Bolt that was made by Disney, and it was like not a bad film. And I was like surprised that Bolt, which is the main dog, was played by John Travolta.
Oh, I know Miley
Wow,
Cyrus
it's
played a
almost
character in the movie.
its
Remember that being a
20th
thing. But...
anniversary.
Oh, Garfield.
Yeah,
Oh, dude, they should give it a
Garfield.
theatrical re-showing
Oh,
with the
no.
Phantom Menace.
It came out in 2004, June of 2004.
Oh my God.
Dude, it needs to get a re-showing the month after the Phantom Menace hits theaters.
Kyle, don't get it in the, don't get it yet on DVD because gotta wait till its 20th anniversary.
Or you say, okay,
Director's
I
cut.
thought you were about to say wait until they showed in theaters, and I was like, I don't think that'll actually happen. They put, oh my God, I'm stuck in a wall. But yeah, I can wait until June. Plus, remember we gotta watch Terminator Salvation on my birthday this year too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot
Remember
that.
it came out on my birthday the year of
Oh
release.
my God.
What is it?
We gotta celebrate by
Oh,
watching what is
so-
apparently the worst Terminator
John
film.
was played by, oh God, I'm gonna butcher his name. Was it Breckenmeyer?
Breckenmeyer. I don't know that. I don't know that
He,
actor.
I
I
don't know who that
recognize his face. He's in a lot of stuff.
Can you-
but
can you
I don't
recognize-
know if I could
Can
tell
you
you what
what-
he
Yeah, can you tell me the movies? Like, you can probably look them up and like be the movies.
I know. Here, let me look at his career.
I don't know how I won first place. What happened to the first place CPU?
He was in Clueless.
No, never watched that.
Here. Probably
Kyle, what happened to you?
haven't seen
Still
Freddy's
doing poorly. Man.
Dead, Final Nightmare. He was in The Insider. Oh, he was in Road Trip,
Don't know that one.
early 2000s. You
Man,
don't know Road Trip?
I know. No. Is that? No, wait. Is that
Wait,
the
there's
one
another
with like
Garfield
Jennifer
movie coming
Aniston?
out this year. Wait! Oh my God!
What? There's another Garfield movie?
Yeah, there's two
With
Garfield
Samuel Jackson is one of the leads, apparently.
movies. Wait for Garfield?
Yeah, there's apparently going to be a Garfield movie this year, and Samuel Jackson is one of the characters
yeah,
no,
who
that-
lists
that-
on the
it's
stars.
a-
and
No, yeah, it's an
IMDb.
animated film. Yeah.
Yeah, but still, that's this year, dude.
Dude,
On the 20th anniversary of Garfield. the
I
movie
keep
live
forgetting that Samuel L. Jackson is like really old. He doesn't look old. Oh my God.
He's
Yeah.
getting
Oh my
pretty
God!
up
I went
there.
through the map.
Hard to think of.
Well, he was Jedi Master at the time of the Clone Wars, so...
That he was supposed. That I think that there's many theories that he lived and he wants to. Yeah, Chris Pratt is the main voice actor of. Yeah, I remember that. He's not a good
Somehow
voice
Mace
for
Windu
Garfield.
returned.
Wait, what the? Oh my God, I went through the map too. What was that? That doesn't make sense. If you use a speed boost while going over a ramp, you just keep going and fly to the ends of the earth. Like,
Garfield wants
We're
to
learning
be.
so
No,
many
remember, we're Fast and the Furious. We have to go to space.
He was in Robot Chicken.
what is this game with speed boosting going off the map? Like, if you have a
Too
speed
fast, too
boost and
furious,
you,
man.
yeah, it's like
We're
if
the
you use a
sequel.
speed boost while going off a ramp or going toward any walls, even if there's like railing, you just black out and reappear. I think blacking out is what the developer. Oh my God, is what the developers of this game were doing, and they made it.
Oh, God.
I was on a speed boost and I hit a snowman and spun uncontrollably and blacked out.
Oh my God.
I can't get the magic wand right because it has such a limited range.
This is why I keep going last place. It's like I've blacked out like 10 times in this map.
Oh, God.
Don't drink and drive, Kyle.
Jimmy Kimmel was in the Garfield movie.
Oh my God,
was.
Jimmy Kimmel.
I didn't know. Wait. Hold on. Who did he play?
He probably played a random
Like-
stranger.
Frankie?
Mhm.
Frankie?
So if you use a spring while going over a hill, you like go into high orbit.
Jennifer Hewitt was
Ooh,
also in the Garfield movie.
ooh.
Yeah, they got some big names.
You say big names, but
I
the
think
only
it's a
person I
pretty high
know
budget
is
movie,
Bill
yeah.
Murray.
Well, you would recognize the guy who did John. You don't recognize. I mean, I personally don't recognize anything he's been in, but I recognize his face.
Can you send the picture in Discord? I want to actually look at his picture.
Yeah, here. Let me give you.
Oh, jeez. Oh,
This is not a great picture.
Oh, man, you
of
lose your
him,
items
but
when you
I'll
fall off
send
ledges in
it.
this game. That's really a bummer.
Oh, dang it. I almost
I
got
had
him.
3 lasagnas, man. Oh, well, now I have
3
5
pies
lasagnas.
at the end. Why didn't it give me earlier? God dang it. I don't know why Pratt
I'm gonna
is the
speed
number 1
boost.
option for anime
I
movie.
did.
Magic Wand should be discarded ASAP. It's a useless item. I mean, I wanted to use it just for fun because it helps switch. Chris Pratt is only popular because he's an A-list celebrity and he's been picked for
Please let me
like
finish
multiple
race. Come on, I want
animated
to finish
films.
race. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. It didn't let me finish the race, man.
No. Hit a snowman.
I did. Chris Pratt was in the Lego movie, which is critically acclaimed, and then was in the Mario movie, which is in a sense not critically acclaimed, but it was one of the best animated films of all time because it did really well in the box office. So there's quite a bit of reasons for why Chris Pratt is there.
Garfield the movie with a 5 out of 10 average. I mean, that's
mediocre at least.
You know,
it got enough money to make a sequel.
Could be worse.
It got
The Last Airbender, written and directed by M. Night Shyamalan, is like a 4 out of 10 average on IMDb, so 5 out of 10 isn't that bad.
I don't know. This isn't the best
you know what's funny
is
that Avatar has been recommended to me on like Netflix and stuff, being like, this is a great movie, you would love to watch this, and I'm just like,
oh, that's how the magic wand works. Okay. I didn't know. I kept using it and nothing would happen. You're supposed to shoot it at a player, and if it touches them, then you switch spots.
That's what I was trying to do.
I just kept being like, this item is scamming me. Nothing's happening.
Stuck in a wall.
Oh my god!
You're driving on the wall.
Oh my god!
Nick was having his own separate adventure.
I'm having my own social anxiety!
So
listen, have you noticed from Nick's gameplay what happens when you rear-end somebody in this game? Like,
not yet.
Don't you explode?
No, you don't. It's just like you completely lose all momentum if you hit somebody from behind. It's like you bump into somebody from behind and you freeze, and the other player just like keeps going full speed.
I see ditch, baby.
Extremely silly.
Ditch, baby.
But it's not like Mario Kart where you can overtake somebody by like bumping into them.
Oh my god, we killed each other.
That was funny, Nick.
I was just trying to hit you, and you somehow made me go into a wall.
Oh, because I had a spring, and I used it and flew over your head, but then I blacked out.
I had too much momentum, and I even spawned with the momentum.
The little bongo music that plays when you use perfume in this game reminds me of the kind of music you'd hear in Crash Bandicoot, which got a much more successful racing game adaptation than than Garfield did.
Even if the wand hits a target, it stops the player's speed and very wonky. Honestly, I just want to try it just for the lulz.
Stops your speed and is very wonky pretty much describes everything that happens in this game, though.
Yeah, like you touch anything, like sometimes you can like
just like my love life.
Like you can drive right past a wall and it'll be like, no, you crashed into it. It's like, okay then.
Just like my love life. This is why James and I are divorced.
My love life makes you lose speed and is very wonky.
I fly out of bounds. That's my love life. Why haven't I gotten aliens? I want an alien.
Not again.
Oh, hi, James.
Oh my god, what was
on
that?
The same turn last lap, and I got hit by the sleep right as I came off that turn and drove right into the water because I lost control.
I think I went into a lasagna coma from using one lasagna right after the last one wore off. Like,
excuse me.
Camera kind of went crazy, and then I fell into a pit. Must be a Monday.
That was terrible. Even if, oh yeah, no, that was it. Brecken, really, I don't recognize him. I actually really don't recognize him.
It's like dollar store Ryan Gosling. If you look at his IMDb photo, that's what it made me think of. Yeah, I don't know any of these movies that this guy's been. Oh, apparently he does a Oh, he was in freaking one of the Friday the 13th movies. Or
Oh.
not Nightmare on Elm Street movies.
Oh, but speaking of Ryan Gosling, like it was just announced, like it was just told today that Sylvester Stallone was said that Ryan Gosling would be perfect for continuing Rambo without him as the main cast.
I mean, Gosling's a pretty versatile actor, but I can't picture him being like a bodybuilder action hero kind of character.
No, I can't either. But I'm not saying he's not a bad actor. I don't know if he's perfect for it.
He would be more like the kind of guy who, like, you know, when Bruce Willis was in Die Hard, when they originally wanted Stallone to play the lead in that movie,
Oh
like
yeah.
the sorts of reactions where people wouldn't like him at first because he's not like a muscly tough guy, but then people liked Bruce Willis more because of that he's a more like everyman action star.
Yeah, there's that. I could see him also be part of like the Terminator franchise, but not as a Terminator. He's like a lead actor of surviving the whole thing.
He's like a middle-aged Sean Connery. I mean, how old is Ryan Gosling? Probably got to be like in his 40s now, right?
I was thinking like late 40s, early 50s.
Yeah, I'd say he's still getting up there.
You know what's funny is that
Let's
he finally
look it
took.
up.
He finally took a picture.
I'm busy
on...
playing Garfield Kart, so you'll have to do that. So you're the researcher for us.
Yeah, you know, so
Ryan
Gosling just took a
Gosling.
picture on the Warner Brothers Tower, saying that when he filmed La La Land 10 years ago, he wanted to be on
Oh,
there.
that movie's 10 years old. I didn't
Yeah,
realize
so it's
that.
like when he said,
10?
yeah, I was like, oh my god, I saw that movie with my mom, and I was like,
Feels
that
so old.
that's like
I realized it was that far back. Like, I just
I thought it, I didn't realize it was already 10 years. Anyway, Ryan Gosling is actually younger than we were thinking. He's only 43.
43. Huh.
I said in his
Yeah.
40s.
Well, yeah, no, I
Well, he's
put him a
late
little older.
40s.
Extra
But looking good,
boneless.
though.
Oh, I thought I was gonna say extra boneless chicken. Hello, welcome to the stream. I can't read your
Extra
message right now. Give me a
boneless
second. I am
chicken.
trying to catch up.
Yeah, quite far. Maybe it's all that crashing you're doing.
Oh my god! Who keeps throwing
Again. All that
pies?
crashing you're doing.
Because the freaking carts in this game is just like are the wonkiest carts I've ever played in my life.
Careful there, you might get lapped.
I'm gonna get into it. Who's ahead? James, is that you? Oh no,
No,
you're right ahead of me. Oh, yeah, I saw James just fly off the map.
I hate that a lot of these turns don't have enough visibility to judge, like, can I use a boost around here or no?
Yeah, and there's no like actual map of the.
Mini map, yeah.
Yeah, there's no mini map.
Yeah,
A straight line.
Wait, Kyle won?
That's the
Wow,
first
Kyle's
one.
already
I
done.
was like,
Oh my
that's
God.
what I was
Oh
saying.
my God.
I was like, when did I get in first place? I need to
Were you-
concentrate now.
Were you boosting into a sign?
I couldn't even get out of that. I got stuck there. Oh my god. Oh.
That was pretty funny.
Garfield
He
mains rise up.
boosted into
we
the
up.
sign, and then he kept boosting into the sign. So he
No, that was
couldn't
because of the perfume. I couldn't stop boosting. Garfield Kart. Garfield mains rise up.
Oh my
We
God,
are
I
getting
forgot that
Chris
live
Pratt
action
and winning the
Garfield
Garfield
got a
Kart World Cup 4.
There's a second movie in 2006. It was only an hour and 22 minutes long.
Yeah, and it's one of the
Pretty
worst
average.
I heard.
It has exactly the same average IMDb rating as the first one, though.
Is it on Rotten Tomatoes?
Probably.
How many Rotten Tomatoes do they have? That's what I want to know.
Probably like I think it had like 2%.
Damn. Yeah, that's pretty.
One of the
low.
there's a 6 out of 10 review on IMDb for the first Garfield live action, saying unfortunately it's geared for the kids, and I'm like, of course it is. It's a comic strip that children read.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was in the elementary school library.
Like, why is this
Well, I mean,
person
it's like-
thinking like they're gonna make an adult-oriented Garfield thing?
Adult oriented.
I
All
wouldn't
the
say
violence.
oriented.
Like it's gonna focus on John's bachelor life more than on the Garfield character.
All the sex life.
No, I mean something doesn't necessarily have to be like super kiddie for like. Oh no,
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
slipped
Like
into
a
a
lot
hole
of Disney
again.
movies are like kind of all ages more than they are like children.
Oh,
You just gotta have some perfectly timed innuendos. That's all.
that's like Shrek.
Well, that's like
You're like
almost
Fairly
all
Odd
kid
Parents
shows.
and SpongeBob, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all smart
You
shows
gotta
that
throw in the
actually,
jokes for the parents.
like, yeah, actual smart shows that actually have jokes for everyone of all ages, but it's mainly geared to a specific audience.
Like, also, like, Garfield's been around long enough that, like, if you made something that, like, kind of, with, like, the parents in mind who kind of grew up with Garfield.
Hmm. Yeah, Garfield would have been around for like
Garfield's been
15 years,
around
I
for,
guess,
like,
when the live action came
Well,
out.
I was to say Garfield was
You are so-
well established by the time
Hmm.
like we were in elementary school.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was before we were born.
Oh God, I picked the wrong way. Oh, you're supposed to go the other way. You're so
Wait,
good,
what the?
Garfield
Oh my
Kart.
god,
I
I
might have
didn't
to
realize
sign
it
you
was a
up on the
dead
meme
end.
feel like
click.
if you have a
James
stream,
and I
like-
both fell for it.
I think you can make that with the spring.
Maybe.
Maybe.
They appreciate
test it.
the offer. I just got used to the controls at some point. I don't know if I'm proud. I fell into the pit. Man, the physics on this is so weird.
I just watched James get pinballed by running into a pillar, like he flew diagonally in a different direction.
That's exactly what I was doing.
Oh, yeah, I kind of glanced off a pillar and it turned me like 90 degrees. And I was like,
Yeah.
When you get hit by something, you turn 90, 180, you turn up to the sky. Your Z-axis goes all over the place.
Yeah, but feeling that the devs of this game really would make a better pinball game than a kart racing game.
They made a party
oh,
game.
jeez, who magic me?
Yeah, I magic wanded you. The magic wand sucks in this video game, dude.
I don't know.
All it does is make somebody rear end you.
That's what that's what White Sedan said.
Mid-sized sedan, yeah.
Mid-size.
Yeah, that's what I tried to use it. Oh, excuse me. Like, Kyle, like, landed on my car and, like, flipped it over. I don't know how that works.
Oh, just somebody rear-ended me.
Oh, I almost got him. Oh, I made it.
Oh, the magic wand is so hard to aim.
It is. Somebody rated the Garfield movie 7 out of 10, but then their opening comment or their little headliner is decline and maybe even fall of the Garfield Empire. Which is a really, like, clickbaity and negative comment to make for a 7 out of 10 review.
Mm.
Maybe they liked it, but they said that it was the start of how people hated Garfield.
Like, I've seen reviews, like, on Steam that are just like, this game is really buggy and jank, and the characters kind of suck. Thumbs up. And
Recommended, yeah.
I'm like, okay.
It's like the Emily's Away 3 review that was, like, recommended, but the review comment was just saying, yo, F Steve.
Yeah, when I'm not like getting attacked by so many AIs, I can do okay.
Oh yeah, definitely one of those
Say
games
as
where,
you
like, once you
run
get
into a
ahead,
wall.
it's
I
just
said
gets
okay.
easier.
I just said okay, not saying perfect. The physics on this game still hurt me.
But yeah, once you're in first, it's actually easier to stay ahead because, like, a lot of the items, well, like, kind of like some of the items in
Won't
Mario
reach
Kart,
you.
where, like, line of sight makes it a lot easier to hit people. So once you basically get far enough ahead that people can't hit you anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
What was that?
okay.
Oh my god, I fell asleep at the wheel and blacked out as I fell into a pit.
Because
Okay,
somebody.
I'm glad I wasn't next to a hole when I fell
Sounds
asleep.
dangerous.
Yeah, that could be a really dangerous real
James,
life
stop falling
scenario, actually.
asleep behind a wheel.
I mean, I've died twice in this session. Just like, sleep-related incidents.
Oh, no!
Sounds like that's becoming a reoccurring problem.
Did the game just make the sound of me crashing into a metallic object as I'm just drifting through dirt?
Is Alien supposed to be like the blue shell of this game?
I think everything is the blue shell
No,
of
it
this
just
game.
went past.
I was gonna
Oh.
say everything pretty much screws you over.
Being assaulted by aliens.
Are those heat seeking pies?
Yeah, if they're red ones,
They
then yeah,
they're basically red shells. They're
yeah,
actually
red
really
shells.
good when you get them.
They're the most
Yeah,
handy two like ones they are. The lasagna is
I
not
mean,
always
yeah.
the best if depending on the...
Lasagna is both a blessing and a curse. I say as either Nick or James lasagna in front of me and then flew into a pit before my eyes.
Oh, I was hoping that was the last lap. No.
Oh hey, pies! James, you like...
All the pies and
Yeah.
a fence. All the fence.
Yeah.
Oh my god, my drifting is so garbage. This is supposed to be decently good drifting, and yet I'm drifting like a madman.
Basically laying traps anywhere there's a chokehold.
I see that, James.
Oh.
That's what you do. Keep that first place up, and there goes one.
Oh, I hear a pie.
You know, I think
I saw James. Oh, hey,
Nick,
James.
I have an insight I'd like to share
I
about this
swear to
game.
God, I will end you.
I think what they're actually trying to go with the physics of this game, Nick,
Mhm.
is they're trying to make a suggestion for the future safety design of automobiles, because this game makes car collisions seem a lot less devastating. You just bump into each other and cars just come to a complete stop immediately and nobody looks hurt. Think about it.
Yeah, that whiplash, man.
James. I just see your gif. Now, James, be the better person and admit that you suck.
You pushed me into a hole.
Review seem to be suggesting that Bill Murray was really good in the Garfield movie. Though, you know what's really funny is somebody made a comparison to Puss in Boots from Shrek 2, saying that movie is the better animated cat, because I think Shrek 2 came out the same year.
Yeah. Puss in Boots: Last Wish, still great movie. If you haven't seen it, go watch it.
How does flying over that field at full speed make me black out? Like, I'm clearly going to land within the map. Like, they're punishing you for successfully getting high speed. Like,
James
I
and
think
I
this
did the
game is
exact
also
same
just trying
drop.
to teach traffic safety. You shouldn't do reckless driving. Follow the speed limit, everybody.
No.
And buckle up. What's like the rhyming slogan? Like click it or
Oh.
ticket.
I don't know.
And you know, the thing about perfume being a thing that crashes you into a wall is like a message about, you know, stay focused on driving. Don't try to like, you know, apply your makeup while behind the wheel.
Instead of getting English major, you should have gone to
It can wait.
psychological major.
What?
Logical nature.
Logical majors, psychology, whatever. What? Physiology. Plato.
Philosophy, you mean?
Philosophy major, yes.
You're like a logic major. A logic major. I mean, logic is like a field within philosophy. It just sounds really funny saying you were a logic major.
I just used lasagna to cut across the basketball court.
And did it work?
Yes.
I tried to do that
That's
and like went
surprising.
out of bounds apparently. These ramps make this
Oh,
look like a
what?
skate park.
I think it is supposed to
Wait,
be.
oh, that is what this is. Never mind. This is a skate park.
Oh my god, my game's lagging!
I went over a ramp, and when I touched down on the ground, it rotated me to the left, 90 degrees, and stopped me.
Yeah, it sometimes does that to me too.
Um,
Also, where's the basketball court? Oh, there it is.
I swear.
I saw Digits Baby
What did
and
James
Void
just
Lord at the
flip me
same time.
over?
It looked like it said
That's what
Vids the
happened
Baby.
earlier when you landed on my car earlier. That's what happened to me. I flipped over.
Yeah.
I don't-
It's like you didn't even go at me like full speed or anything, but I just flipped over instantly when you hit me from the side. Oh my god, Nick, you were way ahead. Like, we just started our last lap and we were like mid-rank.
Hmm.
I was good.
And
I
I've
was,
been doing better, and the game is still giving me a C+, which is very insulting.
I'm not a C+ person. I am a B-.
There's a big difference, guys.
To be honest, a lot of people would just be like, I'll take B- over C+ because it just looks better.
Oh, I was 100%
Oh well, B-
that,
is a higher
that
grade than a
person.
C+, so
Not just that, like if you just look at the letters immediately without knowing that they're like so close to each other, a lot of times people would just be like, oh, like if you were like just like 1 point or like very small bit off from each of those letter grades, they would just be like, oh, C+ is just so bad, and B- would be like actually decent.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, when I was taking, like, when I had to get, like, my GURs that I totally didn't want to take, like, out of the way at school, like, I was so proud when I got a B- instead of the C+, which is what, or a C, which was what I was expecting.
Mhm.
I ended that class with a B-, and I was like, yeah.
What the heck?
Incidentally, that was the class that I took where the professor got, like, fired the following school year for a scandal that happened the same quarter I was taking my class.
Scandalous.
So I was like,
Yeah.
oh.
I remember that story. I mean, I feel the same way. I mean, it's just because it's like your mentality is, oh, even if they're only like just a few points off, it's like it's a B instead of a C.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And on
So-
transcript, of course, it looks better if you're having to show your
Oh,
transcript
yeah.
or something. It's like, look
Oh,
at me,
yeah.
I got a B-, not any C's in there.
It's also better on your GPU as well.
Your
Not GPA.
GPA, yeah.
GPU, graphics
GPU.
card. Your graphics card, right?
I was to say, CPU.
Okay, anyone notice the meowing cat as part of the soundtrack?
What?
I can't really hear the music clearly enough. I have
Me
it kinda
too.
turned
Yeah,
down.
Listen's
Just
not
like
listening to the
random-
music at the moment.
Oh,
Random
like, I can
meows.
hear the music and there's just random meow.
It's all in your head, James. You're just imagining things.
Oh, I think I just heard a meow just now.
You're imagining Garfield meowing at you for more lasagna.
Oh, come on, really?
Garfield ever like meow in the movie or the show?
Yeah, he
though?
did. He did a couple times. Being like,
I only ever like
meow.
read the comic strip, so
He does meow. Not
I was
often.
to say, he meows in the comic strip too.
what the? I magic
I heard a
wanded
meow
somebody, but then it hit them as they were flying off the bridge over the water. So all that magic wanding did was teleport me ahead and then drop me straight into the water.
Dude,
And then like James like flew past me while this was happening.
You know what's funny? It's
That
like,
is so
I
funny.
keep teleport. I keep respawning back, and then I keep my momentum of speed, and I keep flying off the same edge.
Mhm.
The vicious cycle, man.
Oh, I am. Oh, what? That was an adventure.
Hey, get off me.
I was about to
I
fall off
did.
the side, but I just kept like riding
Oh,
along the
this is
side
bad.
until I was able to recover.
Goodbye.
And then I fell off a ledge as soon as I said that.
Oh, James! Now
Oh,
let's just
geez,
sing
that little
me
blue
bump.
Oh, UFOs. That sounds fun. Never gotten one of those yet. Oh,
James!
You turned me sideways.
I thought you were
guys
trying
are
to
my
scare
perfect.
car
me.
just flew past my face.
Okay, that cat meowing just sounds so bad.
Meow!
Adds to the
It's just like
aesthetic,
that,
man, of
da,
this game.
Meow.
Meow!
Why did I make this video?
From-
Like you just like you know like there's all sort of like this band going like da na 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 and you're meow. It's just like it's just so out of place.
So basically, they put as much effort into the music as they did with the programming. Just imagine being like a video game music composer, and Garfield Kart is one of the soundtracks that you have to your resume.
Yay! I'm better than James!
Oh, gee.
And Kaio's not even on the podium!
Hey man, way to rub it in. Gonna quit race for that. Oh, yeah, that was the last Grand Prix. I mean, I guess we could finish for the night there on this game.
Hold on, I'm just gonna check on stuff really quickly.
Never gone beyond a C+, man. It's ridiculous.
Oh, win the single race in 50cc? Oh, we can do single races, right.
There's mild sex and nudity in Garfield the movie.
What? Really?
On the on the IMDb, like on IMDb they have like a parent's guide for like different kind of
Yeah,
movie
yeah.
criteria if a parent wants to check the content. There's no alcohol, drugs, or smoking in the movie, but it's a mild ranking in every other category. So
James,
there's
join me.
mild sex and nudity, mild violence and gore, mild frightening and intense scenes.
Actually, wait. No, these are all the same maps.
That's not what I was expecting.
Hold on.
It's always fun to like look at those parent guides for like any movie and see like how severely they're rated. I think when I was doing Spook Month last year and watched Midsummer, I think that movie had like the most like high rated like criteria on like all of those categories. Like all of them were ranked as severe.
That's
Because there's like
sounds about
full
right.
nudity, drug use, and language and like death scenes in that movie.
There's a lot in that movie, so that makes sense.
Which movie?
Midsummer. It's by the same director as Hereditary. So like really kind of like psychological, like taboo violating horror film.
Guys, in the world, I rank 38,000.
It was really funny because I was looking at like that parents guide like before when I was like halfway through the movie, and I was like, is there nudity in this movie? There hasn't been any. And then it's like you get to like the climax of the film and you're like, oh man,
Hey,
there's a lot in this film.
hey, Kyle.
Yeah.
I think I found your cousin. Digit all _ O.
In your chat.
No, on the
Digit-O.
ranking. I'm looking at the
Oh, on
rankings.
the world rankings of Garfield Kart.
Dude, I rank 38,087. Dude, listen,
afraid to
look
check
at
my own
look at the
rankings.
rank above me. Why is the 6 not even on the
I mean, this
same
is
line?
the first time we played this game, I looked up the Steam forums and people were like, "This game
Its own
slaps, bro. Is
entity.
there a competitive scene?"
There's apparently Pop-Tart. Or no, Pop-Tart's one of the top ones.
Pop-Tart.
Yeah, Pop-Tart.
Hey, what are people saying lately about this game on Steam? Just
Oh my
yesterday.
Pop-Tart has definitely played this game a lot.
Just yesterday, February 8th, 2024. Oh, that was 2 days ago. On the Steam discussions, somebody creates the forum topic, "Can I romance Garfield?" and then a question mark is the text content. Like just kind of, I think it's like supposed to be like a persona joke, you know?
That is
That's like
so
the trending
funny.
game right now. So can I romance
Yeah,
this
yeah, yeah.
character?
Hey, Kyle. Apparently, you're still in the 100,000s.
Oh, you looked me up. That's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Nick is looking up all rankings right now.
Somebody replied to that forum post. A Steam user named Loathsome Dung Eater
Ew.
says, "You in fact
Alien.
can. I personally would first compliment him, but of course because it's Garfield, it would be pretty hard because you also need to contain yourself. It would probably go like this. Jaw drops to the floor, eyes pop out of sockets accompanied by trumpets, heart beats out of chest, a wooga sound effect, pulls chain on train whistle that has appeared next to head as steam blows out, slams fists on table, rattling any plates, bowls, or silverware, whistles loudly, fireworks shoot from top of head, pants loudly as tongue hangs out of mouth, wipes comically large bead of sweat from forehead, clears throat, straightens tie, combs hair. Ahem, you look very lovely. After that, just follow this guide, and then there's a link to
Oh,
a Steam guide for Garfield Kart, a guide titled "How to Become the Wife, Husband, Other of Garfield." A comprehensive guide on winning the fat piece of crap in his love, step by step.
It
Oh
almost
my
sounds like it started out of fan fiction.
I know, that was like
I think this is all people making a
descriptive.
meme of this game, yeah.
So there's apparently
someone put so much time and thought into that response.
No, because okay, absolutely, the entire discussions on Steam, like the entire forum about this game, is just people trolling. Because the next one after "Can I Romance Garfield" is a post called "Garfield Racist," and it's just somebody venting about Garfield apparently being racist in the game.
So apparently there's a top player in the Zonia Cup that called themselves Aunt May Kills Batman. Perfect.
Interesting.
That's concerning with the credits. Okay, there it is. There's the development studio.
There's a forum post titled Let's Race, and the text content is, my gambling addict friend said if I post a review and it gets 800 likes and 300 awards, that he will buy me a case of beer, some vodka, and 1 kilogram of lemon. So I'm just going to leave this here.
Nice.
There's one post where someone asks, "Is Garfield Catholic?" And someone replies with a definition of atheism and Catholicism.
Yeah, I just ran into that. There's somebody who posted a full thread in Chinese. There's a thread post by ADHD Senpai. Topic title, Garf Kart. Post content, let's garf. Let's garf. Garf it up with me.
Oh my god.
Someone locked a discussion.
There's a
Why is there
there's a
something
forum
called a
post
sex
titled-
mod?
Oh my god. That's probably what that guide was about. There's a forum post, why doesn't my son talk to me anymore? The content, I hate Mondays as much as the next guy, and furthermore, I'm a huge fan of lasagna. I just don't get it. Where did I go wrong with him?
My wife took the kids. Please help. This is the only start of the falling into Garfield Kart hole.
Yeah, there's some interesting comments on this.
I clicked like way into the forum, and then this is a really active forum, like 15 pages in, and they're in September of last year.
Oh my god, how many
There's
people are constantly on this
There's
forum?
somebody staging a debate with a lot of responses. Actually, is Garfield a better rapper than Eminem?
Oh my god.
Let me look at the community tab. There are how to call normal racial slurs.
Wow.
Choose artwork. Choose wisely. You can only pick one. Would you love an anime girlfriend? She loves you, or Garfield? He will help you run from the police. Review. Not recommend. Stupid cat.
Wow.
Rude.
So hateful.
Is Garfield racist?
Well, he's certainly racist against food.
Recommend. 9.1 hours on record. Help. Recommend. 1.9 hours on record. I touch myself while playing this game.
Oh my god. People are so weird. Who are you?
Is Garfield a better rapper than Eminem? Debate.
Oh yeah, the one Kyle found.
Yep. I'm gonna look at the reviews of this game. It currently has 82%, 89% positive on Steam. Garfield is a fat that contributes nothing to the Arbuckle household. However, John Arbuckle is pure evil, so that's fine.
Oh, wow, someone does not like John.
Perhaps one of the greatest games ever made, if not the best. To describe this game in mere human words, it says in simply impossible. The fact that this game only costs $15 is beyond belief, since in reality it should be at least $60. It brings me great joy every time I load up this wonderful piece of software, and I believe you will find this joy too. The mechanics of this game are unparalleled, and the design is fabulous. Garfield Kart Furious Racing deserves Game of the Year every year without question.
Game of the
I
decade.
think
for
that might
sure.
have been a developer in disguise.
Maybe. Recommend. Ha! What if they made this guy into an evil monster? Ha! Put that on Reddit. Ha! That would be so funny and not become redundant. Ha ha ha! Lol. Oh, that's talking about the Reddit meme of the of Garfield horror.
Mm-hmm.
Recommend. Sorry, John. I'm drunk driving right now.
Okay. There's a forum post like 50 pages in titled "Damn, Garfield Kart had changed my life. Screw life, Garfield Kart is my best friend." And then some people reply to it. One saying, I don't know if I want to read that one out loud. Another one saying, "This game gave me hemorrhoids." The person has a Garfield avatar on Steam. And then the last person says, "This game cured my cancer."
People are very devoted.
They're really
to this
committed to
game.
the bit.
Recommend. Cured several of my diseases and got me a beautiful wife.
Dude, can you imagine if there was a real life romance based on people who met online playing Garfield Kart?
Oh
That
my
would actually be
God.
pretty impressive.
Mm-hmm.
I know that there are stories of couples meeting online through games, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Garfield
pretty
Kart?
common.
Dude, there should be a Garfield Kart tournament at PAX. I mean, people get really serious about their multiplayer games at PAX. As I found out with Tetris Attack last year. I was like, ooh, I'm gonna have fun playing this niche game, and I show up and there's a guy with like he's wearing 3 gold medals from like previous PAXs.
oh my god! You
Yeah,
guys are
that sounds about
crazy!
right.
Recommended. Imagine getting 1,000 hours on a game for a review that no one will ever see. This guy
Oh
has
my
1,000
gosh.
hours on the game.
I mean, he
Oh
could just be he
my
could be leaving
God.
the game running just for the comedic effect, though. You know, he could just be leaving the game running.
No, but also here's the thing. There is another recommended one that has on record 23,464.6 hours on record. Karen,
Oh,
if you read,
there's one review that starts off kind of funny, but then it says something that I don't want to say.
Karen,
basically, just somebody being like, "Garfield is so sexy, man," but then it goes into like not nice comments.
Karen, if you are reading this, I am so sorry for leaving you and the kids. I promise I'll be back when I make it big with the competitive scene of Garfield Kart Furious Racing. Back in 2019. Recommended. Sexy orange cat go vroom. James, do you agree with this review?
What?
Do you agree with this review? Recommend. Better than Forza Horizon 5.
Oh god.
I can
That
believe-
reaction says it all.
If you're reading this, I'm afraid it's already too late for me. Recommended. After playing 1,000 hours. Recommended. 15.6 hours on record. I miss my wife.
You're only 15.
Yep. Recommended. 15 hours on record. If Garfield Kart, Furious Racing has 1 million fans, then I am one of them. If Garfield Kart, Furious Racing has 10 fans, then I am one of them. If Garfield Kart, Furious Racing has only 1 fan, then that is me. If Garfield Kart, Furious Racing has no fans, then that means I am no longer on Earth. If the world is against Garfield Kart Racing, then I am against the world.
All right, here's one not recommended. 0.5 hours on record. Odie shot my bleep off.
What?
With
Someone
Odie misspelled.
Someone recommends this game, but says the sex scenes are a bit gruesome.
Oh my god.
What? From this game?
There's a lot of really, really raunchy reviews and comments about this video game. Like,
They're in
Then-
cars the whole time.
then there's some nice wholesome ones like "Changed My Life," and that's like the only review.
Oh, this is a poem, I think. Okay, recommended 20,000 hours, 773, 20,773.8 hours on record. They reviewed this at 600, so they played way more than that after they reviewed this. Okay. Oh, how my world orbits you, that black and orange fur, his body, his face, his lips, and curves, and I just want to hear him purr. No other game will please him, so I must sit and grind. No other game will please me, or he'll leave me behind. I've always tried to reach for help, but no one will ever come until the day Garf reaches down, brighter than the sun. That day will be praise. We'll praise and cheer our one. He's finally here, our good God Garf. We scream and shout and say the name as Garf takes us under to care. Cleans this world of all the lies they said he was a joke until our Garf could take their eyes. Snorts a line of coke. With the end of non-believers here, we'll finally be at peace. All non-believers will be left, while all Garfield lovers will feast.
Damn, man. That's someone put some serious thought into that. Oh my god, James.
What?
You just see what James posted in
I
Discord?
just saw it.
Garfield
Yeah.
Kart.
Yeah.
There's somebody who has over 23,000 hours on record on this game,
Oh
and they
my god.
reviewed it in 2019. So, like, the pandemic hadn't even hit when they're putting in all those hours. And they wrote,
So many.
Karen, if you're reading this,
Oh, I
I'm
read
so
that
sorry
already.
for leaving you and the kids. Oh, you did read that one. Okay.
It's still funny though.
There's somebody with 5.5 hours recommends the game. Product
Oh.
received for free. Sexy orange cat go vroom.
Yep. So there's this guy who posted this literally at the pandemic because it was March 12th, 2020. It was like right a little bit before, but still. 147 hours. A great addition to the Half-Life series.
Half-Life series.
Cured several of my diseases and got me a beautiful wife. Yeah, I've read that one. Gosh. The really raunchy reviews that people leave for this.
Oh my god, there is an essay. There's a literal paragraph of words. I don't want to read this just because it has so many words. Why are there so many posts with words?
Somebody writes, I'm so glad our Lord and Savior Walter White blessed us with this amazing game. Does creator Garfield look like Walter White or something? I'm not sure what the...
No, Walter White is just a joke because of Breaking Bad.
Yeah, I know, but I'm wondering if, like, why is it Walter White being the person who made this game?
Because he's one of the greatest chemists to make like meth and stuff, so they're saying like he's a great scientist.
I guess.
Then there's the review of this. Average Garfield and Kart enjoyer. Recommended 8.8 hours on record. This game is a masterpiece, like it came directly from God himself. Pros: eat lasagna, pie people, possible war crimes, terrorize John, Odie, and Normal. Cons: there are none. This is a perfect game.
Possible war crimes is like positive.
Oh, there's somebody who reviewed the game in Spanish. I'm gonna Google Translate this. It's not recommended.
I want to see the most recent posts.
All right, Google Translate.
Some of these
you
posts
gotta
are from
type the language,
February.
please.
Like, some of these posts are from today.
Oh, this is actual serious review in Spanish.
Well,
One
man,
of the
you got a post now too.
the games with the worst physics I have ever played, apart from its horrible crude controls and lack of more viable RNG.
What gives it personality, man?
Oh, I thought that review said something else.
There's somebody who did those little like graphic post things where they use a bunch of dots like indented properly to make an image.
Oh
And it's just a picture of Garfield's face with the word lasagna.
Oh, I posted another one in the Discord, by the way, Kyle, too.
But it's not.
Oh
the one
yeah,
you're
it's
looking
that
at.
same sort of concept, but it's Garfield's face.
Yeah, I saw that one too.
But that's the Giga Chad thing.
Not recommended. Mario Kart, if they removed fun and added... I'm pretty sure that's someone saying, like, crap. Recommended. 15.2 hours on record. I fell asleep while playing this game. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I saw that one. I mean, hey, if it gave you a really good night's sleep, that's pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Amazing. Most hilarious yet agonizing 80 minutes of my life.
8 hours on record, not recommended. 0 out of 10. Odie exists. Recommended 4.4 hours on record. Very fun game. They should make a racing game like this, but with Nintendo characters.
Ah.